So you have to be able to filter out marketing calls. You have to be able to filter out people that call twice. Because what you want is how many unique leads called and how many of those signed up. Phone person got bonused on how many people they scheduled and what their show rate was. If they're scheduling 70% of our calls with a 50% show rate, that's not impressive. And so most of their bonus came from the person showing up, not getting scheduled. And then the front desk, now there's going to be overlap because if your front desk is also doing phones, that's pretty common early on. So in that case, you would want a bonus like or an option at least would be they get bonused on how many people, what they're like. I would have kind of an overall KPI, which would be anytime your schedule rate is above, say, 60%, I would come up with a bonus on that. And then what we did is so we did an overall bonus just like on the end of the month. I think it was like $50 if they hit that KPI. So we had a set of KPIs that were monthly. So when they hit that monthly number, like for example, if we hit our monthly collection goals, everybody got $50 for that.
Okay.
If we hit our new patient goal, everybody got bonused on that because that's kind of a team effort. So those are the monthly, and then individually, I know with our front desk, it was for us, it was if your schedule rate was above 70%, you got a bonus on that. So at the end of the month, if I look over your whole schedule rate, it exceeds 70%, you're going to get $50 for that. Now, to do that though, you have to take another step back, and that means you have to have a way of tracking that. And so the easiest way is to have a different phone number for everything that happens. So, for example, if we were on Channel 5 News, I had a phone number that was only on Channel 5. Then I had a phone number that was my website. I literally had a different phone number. My website had one phone number, my Google page had one phone number, and our office main number was not published anywhere because then I didn't know where they came from. So while we did have a main number, if somebody called, I know if they found me on my website or Google or TV or radio or Velpac. So everything has to have a number because you want to know where the calls are coming in. And then with that, like we used CallRail, which was a call tracking system. With CallRail, I could do an easy report at the end of the month, and I would say filter. And you have to have the ability to filter too, because otherwise, if you just have a system that says how many phone calls you get, you're like, oh yeah, this is how many times the phone rang. Man, that opens up a nightmare for you because let's say you're doing a marketing campaign and you get 30 phone calls that month and you only schedule 15 people. Well, you're going to look at that and say, wow, your schedule rate is 50%. That sucks. But what if you take out all the people that called twice? Now it drops down to 20 people that called and 15 signed up. Now you got a 60% close rate, and that's not bad. So you have to be able to filter out marketing calls. You have to be able to filter out people that call twice. Because what you want is how many unique leads called and how many of those signed up. And the easiest way to do that is with tracking software. We used CallRail. It was pretty inexpensive, and it gave us all kinds of options. Like literally, you could set up phone flows. So we would have it ring 3 times at the front desk. If they didn't answer, it went to the office manager. If she didn't answer, it came to me. So you could even have it set up. Also, automatically at 6 o'clock, all the phones went to an offsite answering service. At 7 a.m., they all came back. So all that was automated through our phone system.